Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your July new moon reading. I'm reading these cards on the day of the full moon, towards the end of June, which is actually the energy for the first 2 weeks of July, the period this reading covers. The information I'll be giving is for any Aries placement that you desire, but may be particularly helpful for those of you with Aries rising. In any event, I advise you to look at your sun, moon, rising signs in particular for fuller messages. And I want to thank all of you who have contributed, supported, liked, subscribed, and commented on my work. I appreciate it and feel the support, which is essential for my ability to continue to grow this channel and provide you with more meaningful content. So let's get started, Aries, with your overall energy for the month, the first 2 weeks of July, which is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is indicating some very cautious, practical energy as you are kind of quantifying the resources at your foundation. This is you getting all of your ducks in a row in terms of your material comfort and security, your stability and protection. So this is a very positive energy that may be particularly influencing your fourth house energies, in which you are particularly concerned not only with your home, your foundation, but also your spiritual, ancestral, and cultural legacy. The first row is showing us kind of preparing energy, the prep energy for the first 2 weeks of July. This is early in the month right now, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Part of what you are experiencing in a time of tremendous support and abundance is your ability to understand where you've come from in your understanding and ability to appreciate this emotional abundance you are experiencing. Seven of Swords indicates your ability to parse through the various miscommunications, mismatches between information that you've received, much of it from intimates, in which the misdirections and miscommunications that you've received have been amplified by your own sense of insecurity and self-doubt. So this is you being able to see through the expressions, the communications, the ideas and thoughts that you are communicating with, and recognizing that you are in a position to pick your battles and to not accept or receive all of the information as valid or true of anything other than the source. So this is you considering the source of your information and being more critical and selective about the information that you act upon and actually entertain. The process of kind of sorting through the communications, your understandings, your even contracts with your intimates is this ability to not only expose and look into your vulnerabilities and the ways that you have been able to overcome certain weaknesses or insecurities, is this ability to share this vulnerability with others with whom you trust and who also to whom you provide similar support. This process of really selecting your battles, choosing the information that you actually consider as valid or relevant to your situation, is part of this tremendous empowerment, emotional empowerment that you are experiencing in early July. In the second row, we have the first week of July, and we have the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I do not read reversals. You have been in preparation to begin this new spiritual beginning, this new adventure for you. You are preparing yourself to stabilize those resources available to you and to allow yourself to receive recognition for your ability to mount a number of hurdles, in particular to your health or your physical and emotional stability in your home. So this is you being recognized and rewarded for the work that you've done to mount a challenge. This is also speaking to your ability to work with others and provide support is coming increasingly from your absolute security and independence. So your independence at this time is coming from your ability to identify your own capacity for resourcefulness, your own foundation in stability, security, and protection that you provide to others, but primarily with which you are able to then invest and be generous with those with others in your life and towards other opportunities that you are now recognizing and preparing yourself for. So this is interesting because I'm getting a strong sense about the security that you're experiencing in your home, in your current location, among your intimates is actually building you and preparing you to move on. I see you identifying other opportunities, new adventures, new opportunities for you to grow that you are considering at this time, and that you are cultivating a community around you that will understand and support this move that you are considering making. In the second week of July, towards the middle of July, we have the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Your confidence has grown tremendously. However, there is the always eternal challenge with you, Aries, as a natural leader of taking on a lot of responsibilities for many others that are part of your community, your tribe, or your family. Some element or a body that comprises an organization or a cause that is close to your heart. You have assumed a lot of responsibility for that organization that has been cultivating your leadership. So as part of your communal effort, your activist effort, you are aware that the support of this community has actually helped you to develop your ability to lead, to strike out in a new direction that you are preparing yourself for. You are shedding many of the responsibilities that you have gained along the way, so that you are recognizing that you have taken on a lot, as much as you can possibly bear, and that you are willing to release those responsibilities to others. You are particularly clear that your foundation supports your efforts right now, your independent efforts to grow, to think, and to cultivate the pathway to this new beginning, this new adventure. The Two of Pentacles is indicating your ability to manage the various resources and opportunities that are coming to you as you juggle not only what you have learned, what you've learned primarily about yourself that is helping you to build and create, prepare this new path forward, this new preparation to receive and envision a future that you are willing to invest in. So you are looking to overall shift your attention from a very grounded, historical sense of self-cultivation that circles around your family and your intimates towards a greater vision that is more inclusive of the world but allows you to play a very different role in that world, so that you are now in the position to lead something, to begin something, to initiate a move, a new project, or an effort that is going to allow you to grow, teach, or build something for a much larger community than the community that you are currently involved in. I'm going to clarify the Three of Cups in the past row with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. So we have two fives here, really telling me that the support that you are gaining, the ability to support yourself, to select information, is really helping you to turn around a mentality in which you felt perhaps in the past not adequate to the task at hand. There is a certain sense where you have understood that you, the limits of it, falsely understood the limits of your ability, have been misdirected by perhaps your communications with others who were suffering similarly. In other words, low self-esteem, a limited sense of potential, and a sense that those questions and curiosity that are part of any forward motion, that assistance that you required, you were not qualified to receive. You were not adequate to ask for that help. So that the help that you perhaps in the past understood that you needed, you did not feel that you could ask for, and if you asked for it, you did not feel that you were deserving or would receive it, deserving or not. And this may have come through an experience of being overlooked, of not being recognized, of not being able to achieve those things that you felt you were capable of achieving because of the lack of resources, the lack of assistance. This is something that you are healing currently in your experience, so that you are understanding that the support you need is available to you, and the more you're able to share these feelings of vulnerability, of feelings of lack, even that sense of inner lack has built you this community of support in which you are recognizing that you are capable of providing yourself with the assistance, with the emotional support, with the love, certainly with the attention that you deserve. I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands in the first row of July with the Four of Swords and the Justice card. The healing process that you are currently undergoing, you are consciously managing, has not necessarily brought you what you were expecting. You had a different, and you anticipated different results from this healing journey that you're on. And although you are receiving recognition for the ways in which you've learned to improve your perspective, open up your perspective, entertain ideas that may have been you did not understand or perceive in the past, your focus is more clearly, authentically focusing on righting the injustices that you have experienced and those experiences as reflected in the larger world. So you are recognizing the unfairness with which you have been treated in the past, perhaps by family, perhaps through your childhood experiences, or even formative experiences in the world. And your focus is on rectifying the unfairness you've received and to receive the equal distribution of resources that you are due. So this is you demanding what you now understand you are deserving of receiving in the form of help, assistance, attention, and regard. So this is you really stepping into the acknowledgement of what it is you need, understanding now part of a greater sense of your own capacity and strength, your ability to overcome, and as a result, for you to use that independence, that emotional fulfillment that you've experienced through this process to support others, to support a more just world. Finally, I'm going to clarify the King of Wands here in the third house with the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. Towards the middle of July, I see you very much being supported by this deep source of wisdom, this deep source of memory, history, cultural legacy that is a part of your purpose, your chosen purpose on the planet, so that you are using this ability to reflect deeply on your past. And that can be your family members, your current friends, your experiences throughout life, in order to, as a confirmation of what you know and who you are. This ability to cultivate this memory, this ability to reflect on your past, is really giving you information that you are contemplating how to share this information, how to lead, how to initiate this new project that allows you to share deeply information that you have about your experience, so that you are willing to accept a new role in your ability to think about and understand your truth, a version of your truth, and how to share that through your communications, through your creative expression, and through whatever it is that you are currently contemplating the building about. So I see you moving from this place of deep learning to a place of understanding that your greatest contribution, perhaps, is coming in the form of sharing your story in a new way, in a way in which you have been opened up to new perspectives, new ideas, and a new sense about your ability to witness the reality of your experience, your behaviors, your thoughts, your triggers, and those things that are providing you with the opportunities to understand more deeply your own story. This is a very particular message, Aries, and I'm hoping that it's resonating with you. It's a very complicated, purposeful path that I see emerging in your life. And I'm going to pull a botanical inspiration to finish up. And I've pulled false indigo. The key words are immersion and intuition. Khalil Gibran said, when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. This card is really confirming to me the presence of the High Priestess and the Justice card here, as well as the other major arcana, the Fool card, in which you are setting off on a new level of experience, and that it will be producing a new vision of a more just world and a more righteous experience of the world on your part. I hope this has been useful to you, and I appreciate, Aries, you spending time and attention with me. And until next time, namaste.